Assalamu alaikum, peace on you. We have discussed in the previous episodes what's the meaning of A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. And I emphasize one more time that we don't explain Al-Quran as we are trying to understand it, especially for the not-Arabic speakers, because simply you can easily translate words, but you can't quite translate meaning. Today we will discuss what's the meaning of إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help for each and everything. Allah said in Surah Al-Dhariyat, ayah number 56, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ مَا أُرِيدُ مِنْهُم مِّن رِزْقٍ وَمَا أُرِيدُ أَن يُطْعِمُونَ. Allah speaks about Himself and says, I didn't create the mankind and jinnis except to worship me alone. I don't seek any provision from them, nor I do ask them to feed me. If Allah wanted all of us to worship Him, no one could disobey Him. As He said, فَلَعَلَّكَ بَاخِعٌ نَفْسَكَ أَلَّا يَكُونُوا مُؤْمِنِينَ إِنَّ شَأْ نُنَزِّلْ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ آيَةً فَظَلَّتْ أَعْنَاقُهُمْ لَهَا خَاضِعِينَ. It may be that you, Muhammad, it may be that you are killing yourself with grief that you don't become believers in your message, in Islam. If we will, we could send down to them from the sky a sign that they would bend their necks in humility. But in this case, there's no test. We would follow the orders of Allah whether we like it or not, whether we want it or not. We would worship Allah whether we want it or not. And there is no test, and there is no purpose of this life. But Allah made this life as a test, and heaven and hell upon it, to let us worship Him by our choice. However, we have the capability to not do so. Allah said in Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah number 256, لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي. There is no compulsion in religion. Verily, the right path has been distinct from the wrong path. Also in Surah Hud, ayah number 118, وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَجَعَلَ النَّاسَ أُمَّةً وَاحِدَةً وَلَا يَزَالُونَ مُخْتَلِفِينَ. If Allah had so willed, He could make the mankind one nation, one community, one ummah, but they will not cease to disagree. When Allah created us, He made things under our control and other things outside of our control, like your mother, your father, your color, your family, the era that you're born in it, the 21st century, the 7th millennium, the country that you're born in it, and so on. But Allah doesn't care about those things that is outside of your control, as He cares about those things that is inside of your control, your choices. To do something, you're able to not do it. And here comes the difference between ibad and abid. Ibad, both of them in English means slaves, but in Arabic or in Al-Quran, there is a big difference. Ibad means slaves to Allah, but with a choice, with a capability to disobey. But abid means slaves to Allah, but with no choice, with no capability to disobey. And if we looked in Al-Quran, we will notice that Allah always comes after ibad. Like, قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ, or إِلَّا عِبَادَكَ مِنْهُمُ الْمُخْلَصِينَ, or وَعِبَادُ الرَّحْمَنِ الَّذِينَ يَمْشُونَ عَلَى الْأَرْضِ هَوْنًا. Allah always comes after ibad. When we worship Allah, that's in itself a mercy of worship anyone who has strength, power, force, or authority on us. Because we as a human being have the power to worship each other by force, strength, authority, or whatever, by body, as a body, not a mind, not a heart, because our hearts is only for Allah. And we as a human being, let's say the minister, the president, the king, or whatever, if we want to talk to him, first we ask to set up an appointment. then the people around him will ask about what. Then they will, if they will agree, they will set up the appointment and they will determine the date and place. And when you meet him, he will act as he is in a hurry to finish the meeting or the appointment. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah gives us the mercy of all of that by worship Him alone. If we want to talk to Him, we would pray to Him at any place at any time, except the bathroom. If we want to listen to Him, we read Alquran at any place at any time. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help for each and everything. We worship and we ask, because we can take the same destiny of the people that you are with. If they are accepted, if Allah accepted them, you are accepted with them by being one of them. And also there's some duties that some people can do for all the rest. We worship, and nasta'in, we ask for help for each and everything. Nasta'in here means to do whatever it takes, to do everything that you can do that is inside of your control, and let the rest for Allah. Thank you for watching. I hope I was clear and short enough and to the point. If you didn't understand what's the meaning of إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين, do not hesitate and write a comment below, and I will do my best. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.